So anyway, guys, I get to bring tonight some leadership. And what's really nice, though, is it's coming from a person that's near and dear to my heart. And from where she came as a individual who was an introvert to where she is now through, I mean, literally constantly daily personal development is just remarkable. I can't say enough about her and what she's become. Actually, she's just become such a leader from someone who was in the shadows. If anybody knows her, she was always in the shadows and she was happy and she was comfortable there. But you know, they say comfort doesn't get us where we want to go. So she's put in some time tonight and she's really, get a pad and paper ready, guys. I'm just telling you this, and you're going to want to rewatch this because she's going to go over what she's talking about. But if you want to increase your ability to get business owners and customers, you really need to pay attention to what she's been doing. Okay. So we don't have as many points as Miss Collins over in Australia, but we're catching her. So anyway, guys, God bless. And I get to bring up my queen, Miss.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, so the title of what I'm gonna title it for tonight's call is called Tool Ideas. Tool Ideas. So I'm gonna go through just a few things. Some of you guys might be familiar. You don't need these things, however, it helps. Okay, so one of the forms I'm gonna go through is called Google Forms, and another one is Converter Kit. The next one's going to be Canva. And then the next one's QR codes. Okay, so these are just, and I'm not going to have a lot of time to go through all of it because there's a lot to know. But I just want to give you kind of a brief of different ideas I've done as far as business cards, the QR, and how it's been helping us in business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. And then we're going to do this together. So, okay, so the first thing I'm going to go through is forms. And I maybe you guys know this, and some of you guys actually might know more about it than I do, because a lot of this is, all of it is self-taught. Okay, I didn't know all this stuff, and a lot of the stuff that if I still learning things, I'll go to YouTube and learn this stuff. So I don't know if you guys know, but like if you go into your Gmail, if you have a Gmail, and up here at the very top right-hand side where it says Google Apps, you have different things in here. You have the ability to create forms. So down here at the bottom, it says forms. So what I've done is I've created a survey sheet that's done that you can send literally text people or email them, and then it's you can create your own. So for example, I'll show you what I created. This is what it looks like. And right here, somebody would get a link, they click on the link and would take them right here. And essentially all it's going to do is ask them all this. I created like, who is your cell phone provider? How many, you can create it however you want. How many cell phones on your plan? Are you in a contract? Basically, it's a short survey sheet. I timed it. It takes me about 3 minutes. It would take somebody about 3 minutes to fill out. However, I will tell you, I've learned from experience, you don't want to just say, I'm going to send you something, fill it out. What I recommend is if you don't have a survey sheet with you, you can pull this up on your, like save it on your notes, pull it up and say, hey, let me ask you a few questions real quick, right? In case you don't have survey sheets in your purse or whatever. So ask the questions and then it'll automatically go into your forms and it keeps track of all the forms that are filled out for you. Once it's filled out, it automatically populates in here, okay? So let me just go through, I'm going to show you just briefly how I create one, okay? Not entirely because we won't have enough time. So you would go into blanks right here, you would just click on the plus right here. And so from here, you can name your, where it says untitled form. So like, let's just say survey sheet. And so then it's very user-friendly. So what you want to do here is you want to go plus. The very top right here, you say plus, and you're going to ask a question. So it's pretty simple. So right here, if you want to just say, who is your cell phone, your cell phone provider, and then question mark. Now, it gives you, it kind of automatically kind of knows and says like short answer. If I wanted to do something else, see where it says short answer, The drop-down box gives you ability to do a paragraph, multiple choice. You could do a check boxes or drop box and things like that. So you can do that. Who's yourself? And then that's good. Now you want to do the next question. See where the plus, just add another question and it'll go to the next one. Okay. So, I mean, it's pretty simple as far as that's concerned. Let me see real quick. So I'll just go through how many, I'm gonna go through just a few questions so you could see the numbers or the drop down, things like that. So how many cell phones do on your plan? Oops, your plan, like something like this. So this one would be like, say, if you wanted to do multiple choice, you could do multiple choice. You can add where it says you can do, I can change this. So I'll do this, add another option. So I'll go like, say 1, 2. So I'm just highlighting over it, putting it to 3, and then I'll say like 4 or more. Let's just say 4 or more. Something like that. Okay. And then you can add photos if you wanted to do like right here for, say, if I wanted to do like right here in next question, you can add a photo. So if I said, who is your TV provider? Say if I wanted to add a picture of a TV or something. Right here, there's a little picture of right here where it says picture, and I go into Google Images and just type in TV, and it'll give you different TV ideas. And you can just, I don't know, choose one of these TVs. Let's choose the old school one. And then you can downsize it. Obviously, it's a big picture, so then you can make it smaller if you want. So basically, I don't want to go through a whole bunch of this because it's going to take too much time and there's so much to cover tonight. But I wanted to let you guys know this right here is pretty awesome. The nice thing is, so for example, once I'm done here, if I want to send this, so what I would do is right here where it says send, it's going to give you the ability right here where the paper clip is. This is, they give you an option to do a shortened URL. However, I prefer the longer version because when I've done shortened URL, sometimes when people click on it, it doesn't work properly. But when I do the longer version right here, so I would go copy, and then basically whenever somebody, if I sent this via text message or email, they'll get all this. However, it'll populate this survey sheet. So let me go and copy. And then let's see, watch what it would look like. And that's what they're going to get. This is what it would look like. And they would fill it out. Okay. So, I mean, obviously I didn't finish it, but I just wanted to show you what it would look like. So this is really, really cool. So it's up here at send, copy that URL. I keep that URL in my notes. So this way I can literally just click on it and ask the questions. If I can ask them right then and there, that's the best way to do it versus let me send you something, because you know how people are. They'll never get around to it. But this is kind of nice. So this way you don't have to, like I said, carry survey sheets with you everywhere. And you can say, hey, do you have 3 minutes? Can I ask you a few questions? Get a survey sheet, fill out. And what happens is whenever it's all done, you would find it in here. So for example, here, this is the one I have already. It has all my responses here up here, and you can go and look at them and do individuals, and it'll show you, and it'll show you all the people, all the survey sheets filled out and all that. Okay, so that's how you do it. And it even gives you a graph of everything and so forth. So it's pretty cool how that does that. But okay, so this is just the survey sheet. This is the Google Forms. And again, if you go into your Gmail, if you guys have a Gmail, I would highly recommend that it's right here where the bubbles are. You click on there. Let's see, go back, hold on. And it's in here, the very last one under forms right there. Okay, so play with it. Okay, so that's the first one. I kind of want to cover that. And the next one I want to cover is Converter Kit. Now, it's considered, for those people who don't know what it is, it's a landing page. I don't know if you guys have heard of landing pages before. Let me go, I have it up. Okay, now I will tell you when you can get it free for the first, I don't know, 2 weeks or something, I pay now because I'm think this is a business to me. I treat it like a business, right? So I'm investing in my business. So it's $14.99. Depending on how many subscribers you have, you can actually, it will be more, things like that. But let me go ahead and show you kind of what it looks like and what I've done. Okay. So in ConverterKit, what I will tell you, this is, I'm going to go through the subscribers. So these are basically people that I've gotten to get to my landing page and things like that. But let me go in, when you get started, I'm going to tell you, you definitely want to go into settings. And in the settings, it's a very top. Once you set yourself up, I will tell you too, if you put, sometimes, I don't know if ConverterKit is set up this way, but I know certain ones are, like GoDaddy. There's other ones out there that there was another one I started. And if you say you're in network marketing, for some reason, I don't know why, they just, maybe they're afraid, because they do like email campaigns. Some people do, where once you get a contact and email, you can constantly send them emails automated. And so what happens is some of these companies kind of frown down on network marketing. I don't know why, maybe because people have abused the contacts and said things, shouldn't have been sending them all kinds of stuff. So when I did it as the Elite Visionaries. That's kind of what we're known of. So if you have like a name you go by, whatever it is, I would highly recommend you use that versus like to say, oh, I'm in network marketing or something like that. Because some of them will actually not let you subscribe. Because I know there's some free ones out there, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, I think GoDaddy might be free, but this one is $14.99 is the one I got. But if you go into here, into notifications, now you do want to go click these two right here where it says account summary and then subscribers. Email when someone subscribes to my list, because what you want to do is you want to be notified. Okay, because if you're not going in here every single day, you won't know that someone actually went onto your page. Okay, so you want to be known when somebody visits your page. Okay, another thing, let's see. So this is the general, just going to go through real quick. So this is just I'm looking through real quick because I like I said, I don't know everything. This is so briefly. You can, if you have, like we have the elitevisionaries.com. We have that. You can put that up in your domain. I haven't got it right yet, but I could tell you, because you have to verify the account. We have the elitevisionaries.com. We paid for that page. And so for some reason it's not verified. I have to figure that out. Some people like to, if you've already purchased that website, whatever it is that you have, the .com, the .net, the whatever, .co, whatever it is that you have, if you have a page already, whatever, you can actually link up your pages to that. Okay, just so you know. I just haven't figured it out yet. So just honestly, I'm having yet. Okay, so let me go into a landing page. So we're going into where it says grow, and we're going into landing pages and forms. Okay, so let me show you what one of my landing pages look like, so you kind of know. Let's look at this one, business page. Okay, here's one of them. Let me go into another one. Let me see. Let's see, when's the one that this is the first one I started, learn to work smarter. Okay, so this was one of my landing pages that I started. This right here, I was able to create, and you can create your own landing page however you want. And it just tells my story. And then basically, if somebody gets here, they see that 1.5-minute peeking video. They have to put in, if they're interested, they put their name, their email address, and their phone number, and then let's chat. So then they would click on that, and then be notified. Okay, so this is considered a landing page. Now I have a landing page for business opportunity. I also have one for services, for people who potentially could be my customer. Okay, so I'm going to create one real quick so you guys can kind of see how to do this. Okay, so let's create a new page. So let me get my notes here, because again, I'm not like super savvy on this, and this is like I've done a couple of times. So okay, so let's go into create new. This is where you would go. Again, you go very top where it says grow, and you go into landing pages and forms, and you're going to go into create new, and we're going to go into landing page. Now there's so many things on here, I couldn't even tell you everything that there is to do. It gives you some formatted stuff that you can utilize and modify how you want, similar to Canva. If you've ever, you have Canva, it does the same thing and you can use the same formats and so forth. If you like something and it's like, oh, I like that, let me use that. So let's just use, I think I wanted to use, let's see. Let's do this one right here with a photo. Let's do this one right here. Okay, so then you go choose. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. Obviously, we're going to change everything on this thing because this is all somebody else's landing page, right? So for us, let's just, it's so simple. You would just highlight over it and type over it. So let's just say learn to work smarter. Oops. Not harder. Okay, so, and then obviously this video I need to replace. Now, as far as videos, I know that we have stuff on Vimeo through ACN. The problem with this one, it has to be YouTube. That's one thing I will tell you. This has to be a YouTube URL link or whatever. It cannot be a Vimeo. So with that being said, there are some on here like A New Path. This is, I did a search where it says A New Path ACN. There's some on here. The thing is, the reason why I don't like to use other people's stuff right here, like for example, is because their little name, if I use this one right here, it's going to, right here, like this one right here. It's going to give them this Mark Grover, I don't know who that is, but it's going to give them, skip out. It's going to give them this guy. So if I go share, for example, share, copy.
More expensive school, graduate again.
Okay, so let's go back here. So if I go, not Canva, let's go into right here. So if I go here and I'm going to replace it, all I did was touch that video. See on the far right where it says video settings? I'm going to highlight that because I want to get rid of that. I don't want that one. So just see how it disappeared? So now I'm going to put that URL, but look what happens. It has this guy's right here, and you see his name, his picture right here. So the thing about that is they may go into his stuff, into his YouTube channel, his stuff. So what I personally do is I created my own YouTube channel. So what I do my own videos, I'll record my own videos from ACN. And so I have my own YouTube channel with my stuff. So like, this is mine and this is links to me. So this way they can't see a YouTube channel, somebody else's, for example. Because I know like Efren Tejada has some really, he has this, I like this one right here. This is building, I don't know if you guys seen this peaking video. It's only 1 minute and 23 seconds. I love it.
What are you most likely
But
using
again,
to
it has Efren Tejada on it.
Your cell phone. Do you realize that
So if
someone
you,
makes
that one, build a telecom and energy empire working from home. So if you guys want to check that one out, but again, I would highly recommend you record it on your own device and then put it on your own YouTube channel, okay? Because I mean, the thing is, like I said, then they're going to go, they may explore Efren Tejada and a lot of this stuff, some things say ACN on it. And, you know, we don't want to necessarily want to get them curious, right? Without them trying to Google everything. Okay. So that's what I would highly recommend is you create your own stuff. And so I have obviously like mine right here. Let's just say copy here. And then I would do that here. Oops. Here we go. Hold on. Can't see. Okay, there. Okay, so I would put it here. And so then you put your own link there. Okay. So now this is my YouTube channel. So this way, again, and then obviously here you can replace the photo here. You can do a photo of your whatever you want. We'll replace that where it says top right. You can put whatever, we'll put Chris's picture in there, the handsome guy there. So you can put your own photo in there, whatever it is you want. You can do it, whatever's in your, like I like ours, all our photos will pop up. You can choose different photos. It's very user-friendly. So essentially anything you want to do here, you would just, again, type over it and put it whatever you want. Now I will tell you here, right now it's generated just the email address. To change, you want to put like, say, the name, you want to add a field, you would add the plus sign. And then over here to the right, custom field, drop down, you have to put in the like, right here, first name. Okay, now see how I want it first name first, then the email. So all you do is drag it. Just drag it, okay? Now the standard is the phone, the name and the email only. It doesn't normally let you put in a phone number until, and I'll show you, it lets you now. I can do that because there's a phone number. See, it gives the option on the far right, phone number now, but that's only because I set it up. And I'm going to show you how to do that because I was so frustrated for the longest time. All I could do was the name and the email. I couldn't do a phone number until I actually added a subscriber. And I'll show you how to do that. But you can basically just add another line here and then do the phone number too. Okay. So now first email and then phone number. So that's what, and you basically, again, the concept is you change it however you want. You can get rid of this. If I don't want this, I could just delete it out. Okay. Whatever you want to do, you can just, which is pretty awesome because it's very user friendly. You can change the fonts. You can change the fonts to how you want, font style, how you want. You can change the colors, whatever color you want, things like that. So, so it's pretty, you can bold it, underline it. So there's so many different options. I highly recommend you guys just play with this. Now, once you're done, you do want to, you could preview it to see what it looks like. Okay, obviously there's more I would change, but I just want, just for time's sake, like I said, exit. Now keep in mind, it looks one way on the computer. You definitely want to see what it looks like on your cell phone. Because if you're sending this, if somebody's gonna QR code and it takes them to their cell phone, it might look different. So there's been times I've had to modify it so it didn't look so weird on the cell phone versus on the computer, okay? So you wanna make it look good both ways. And so you might have to modify the words and stuff and things like that. So now settings right here, we're at the top right-hand side right here, this is what they're gonna get. This is a message that's automated, it says success. Now check your email to confirm your subscription. You can get rid of this right here. You don't have to include this. This is if you start to do an email campaign. What is an email campaign? That means you can literally set it up so once they do go to your landing page, you can drip on them with messages every whatever you want. 7 days, months, you know, a couple of weeks, whatever you want. And you can send your own emails to just basically remind them that you're there, send them some different things, different messages, positive messages, whatever. And because again, we know time's not right for people, but how awesome is it to know that they're going to be hearing from you every so often via email, because now you have to let them subscribe though. This is, you don't have to, but I recommend, and they recommend this too. So right here, it says, that's why it says success. Now check your email to confirm your subscription. Okay, now I will tell you right here where it says incentive right here. This is where you can, this is the message where you can change it right here. This is the message they would get. Thanks for signing up. Click the link below to confirm your subscription and you'll be on your way. Confirm your subscription. The reason why they want somebody, so they're going to get another email. They have to click on the email to basically saying, yes, it's okay that I'm going to keep getting emails from this person. And they do that because there's so many regulations here. They just want to make sure. Okay. So now what I do is I actually send them an ebook. You know, you guys can, you know, there might be a video you like or something, a YouTube channel or a YouTube video, maybe something from Destiny International, a great talk from one of those leaders, right? You can say, I'm gonna send you a conversation, a wealth principle conversation from one of these top producers of a multi-million-dollar company, whatever you want to do. So this entices them to say, yes, I want more information. Okay. So this is where you would modify and put whatever you want here. Okay. So let's go cancel here, but that's kind of that's what they would see. Okay. Advanced. Okay. So that again, this right here, it says auto confirm new subscribers. This would say they're automatically subscribed. They don't recommend that. Okay. In fact, it says why you should not auto confirm subscribers. So they don't recommend you do that again, because they want to make sure that somebody says, yes, I want to keep getting emails from this person. Okay. So that's why I send an incentive email to say, I'm going to send you, it's actually Brian Carruthers, how he made his first 10 million or in network marketing. That's what I sent. I sent him an ebook. Okay. So that's what I send. So this is kind of like how you do it. Now, then once you're done, publish, and this is your link right here on the top right-hand side, copy. This is it right here. Now, let me make sure I saved it first, because if I didn't save it, it's not gonna, and sometimes I have to get out and get in. Okay, it says I'm saved. Now publish, let me copy it. And let's see if it took, sometimes it takes a few seconds, but let's go here. I can't see with this thing in the way. Can I? Okay, let's try this. Paste and go. Let's see if it's saved already. There it is. Okay, so that's kind of what they would get. Okay, I just had to bring it down because that thing, the bar is in the way. But that's kind of what this is the landing page. This is what they got just by copying. So then you can save this in your notes again. However, I'm going to show you on Canva, I created a business card. So now I'm going into Canva. That's another tool that is free. This is a free tool that if you want other different graphics and things like that, some of the cool stuff, of course, they charge. I actually subscribe to it again. That's just me because, like I said, I treat this like a business. Okay. So here are some of the things. For example, this is one of the business cards that I created. This is what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it shows. There's the front. And then on the back, here's the QR code. Okay, now this is my landing page that I created about business opportunity. Okay, and that is, let me show you what that one looks like. That's in my Canva. And let's go back and I'll show you mine. So that one is, I think, Learn to Work Smarter. No, not that one. I have several. I've created a couple, just kind of like trying to figure out which one I like the best. This one, I mean, yeah, this is it. This is the one that it takes them to right here. There is a way you can earn money on everyday items used that creates an income for you without a second job. If you're ready to take control of your future, let's talk. And so this is what they would right here, ready to take control of your future. They put in their name, their email address, their phone number, click here. And that's this, they don't see heading to, they don't see that. It's just, that's what if I wanted to add something. So all they see is the stuff that you see, the writing, the black and this is that short video, that 1.5 minute one. Okay, so that is in Canva. And let's go back to Canva. So that's what, and now that QR code, that's, if you go to Flow, it's called flowcode.com. That's who I use. It's free. So flowcode.com is where you can get a free QR codes. Okay. So let me show you, and that's super easy to do. And that's how I use that QR. I created one for business opportunity as well as for services. And these are my two, but all you go from here is you go into create code, see where it says on the far right in blue. A lot of this stuff, I honestly, like I said, I played with it. So we're going to do make one flow code right here. This is where you're going to put your link. So remember the one that I created right here, take control. Let's do the one that I made for Chris's right here. That was the Davis Landing. I didn't rename that, but if you want to rename that, you definitely put right here where it's a little pencil. Change the name. So let's just say Work Smarter. Okay, so this one right here, this is where you go publish. See that link? Copy that link. And then go back here. Let's go back to where was I at? On Canva. And I'm sorry, QR. We're on the QR code right now. QR code, and that's where you put right here, the link right there, paste. Okay, so this is where, so when they click that, they scan that QR, that guess where it's going to take them to that landing page. That's what you want. Yes, exactly. So, and then the cool thing about this, you can change, like you don't like the color, you can change your color of you can make it like these little different stars. You can do hearts. This is all the free stuff. If you pay for it, you can get even cooler, more, better designs. But honestly, I just get the free. For this one, I don't mind getting the free stuff. You can turn in the square or circle, okay? And then just create my flow code, okay? So, I mean, it's really, really simple. Okay, so there it is. And then, yep, super simple. And so me personally, all I did was actually take a picture of this, and that's how and then I put it into my Canva. That's how I did it. I know there's an easier way to do it. Whenever you do Canva, you just do the same thing. You copy the link, but I just took a picture of it and then I put it on my Canva. Let me show you also, going back to Canva. Okay, so here's what I did for services. Another business card I made for services. And I think some people have seen this right here. Okay, so let us take care of you, whether you just moved, looking to save money, upgrade your services, downgrade your services. We are home and business concierge who be your go-to person from beginning through and end process, saving you time, energy, and money. Now, I can't take credit for this. Somebody actually helped me create this. Mine, the first time, didn't look very good at all, but she did amazing. I'm learning more about how to do Canva. I use it. If you look at my page on Instagram and Facebook, I use Canva all the time now. So my positive quotes, I use it all the time. So this is the back. And this is that QR code again that I created. Now this landing page is a different landing page. This landing page is specific for services, and I'll show you what that looks like. Again, I used ConverterKit. Okay, so let me go back into ConverterKit and let's go look at what that looks like. I'll show you that landing page that I created for services. And that one is Project Making a Difference. And that's what it doesn't show, just so you know, it doesn't show heading 2. That's not what it looks like. So that's all they see right here. It's this minute, that's that minute. I don't know if you guys have seen that one before, the minute and a half one. It talks about services. It's an old one that ACN used to have. I think it's in, where do I have? I think it's, where did I don't know if I thought I tried to pull it up just so you guys could see where to find it, but it's, yeah, I don't know exactly, but that's where, this is where this takes you, is right here to this landing page right here. So Project Feeding Kits, it's a minute and a half. It just talks about services and all that, okay? So that kind of gives you an idea. Now I'm not going to go into, I will tell you with this page, hold on, let me go back here. With the, hold on, project meeting, like, okay, I have so much stuff. Okay, with this right here, let me show you just, I'm gonna go briefly because I'm gonna make sure I covered everything first, because I don't know if I should go into, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time because it's already 6:30, but the email campaign, the automation, that's a little bit more, that's a lot more, I should say, not a little bit more. And this, I'm telling you, I am definitely still figuring that out, but the automation, I'll kind of just give you a sneak peek on that. So let me see, that is, it's a visual automation, no. Email campaign or templates. No, it's not. See, I'm still trying to figure out sequences. Okay, so mine I have, it's called, I believe it's number one. Okay, so they are getting immediately your free ebook enclosed. Welcome to A Better Today and Tomorrow. Below you will find a free auto for Mr. Carruthers, who's self-made millionaire, blah, blah, blah. So basically, this is the first they get immediately. Then the next one, 3 days later, you can set this. You can literally see where it says immediately. You can do it longer, how many days you want. 3 days later, why not now? They're going to be, and then 7 days later, how powerful is knowledge? 10 days later, would you take financial advice from billionaires? So basically, you can set it how often as you want it, but the idea is that you want them to always think of you every so often, right? So that's the idea of the email campaign. So this is This is a little bit more in depth as far as learning how to do that. I'm still learning. I'm still adding. Okay. So I just want to let you guys know now your subscribers, this is where right here at the top, I know it's a lot. You may have to go back and watch this video again because I know it's a lot of information, but right here under subscribers, this will show how's all your people as far as everybody who subscribed. And then it'll show you people who did not subscribe, unconfirmed subscribers, people who maybe got the email, but they never clicked OK. Okay. So that tells you anybody who canceled, confirmed subscribers. The cool thing is it actually shows you, like, for example, let's go Gabrielle, when she got all the emails. So she got all the emails, this date, this date, this date, this date, when they got all the emails, the campaign. Okay. So it does all that. So it's really, really cool. And it has all her information here. Now, when I told you about adding a subscriber first, so you can get a phone number on there, this is where I had to add myself, for example, one of my other emails. And this is where you would do it, where you would put, let me show you where you would do that, where it says add subscribers right here. So this is, again, going back to subscribers. You just went into subscribers, add subscribers, add single, and this is where you would add it. So Rose, let's just say 29king@gmail.com, and then put in, oh, that was where my email cut. So this is my name, and then email, paste. Okay. And then I think you have to choose something. I don't know. I'll put business page, save. And then this is just to add. And then here is where you go into it. And then this is where you have to add something, because normally it did not have phone number. All I had was name and email. And so you would have to add a field where it says add a new field. So let's just say last name, just for example, because that's not required right now. Okay. Okay, see, it says last name now. Okay, where if you don't do that, when you're trying to make your landing page and you keep trying to get the phone number on there, it won't come up. So you have to do this first. And that gives you the drop down where you can add more features, more features, more features. Okay. Okay. And then you can delete here that email campaign. You do have to tag them right where it says tag. So I have it as a group 1. That basically means that person is going to start getting all my email campaign. They're in group 1. I named my group of all my email campaigns as group 1. So anybody I tag with group 1, they're getting all my emails from that point on. Okay. So that kind of just shows. All right. So I think I covered what I wanted to. I know that's a lot of information, guys, but I kind of wanted to just kind of give you some information that might help you, some tools, some extra tools that I use. But honestly, be proactive. I'm still going onto YouTube and learning about Canva. I'm always wanting to learn because these tools are great, because I treat this like a business, because this is our business, right? And so, but I hope that kind of helped you. I'm not, I say be proactive, learn. I'm always learning something as far as tools and resources and things like that to make our life easier for this business. So, all right, with that being said, you guys have a great evening. All right. And happy Thanksgiving. Yes, for sure. Since we won't see you next Thursday. We'll see you during the week though. So, all right. Take care, guys.